There we go. Hello, 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 hello. I'm just testing audio and everything. Which should hopefully be all right. Hello? 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 There we go. Perfect. Let me just grab this. What is Ozzy Osbourne doing in the group? Hello, Ian. Hello, Geordie. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just post the link. Boom. Live here. Boom. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? Let me just get this up on here. I don't know why the notification isn't coming through on the app. It should be. There we go. It's fine. Hello, Geordie. Hello, hello, Chris. Hello, Harry. Hello, Light Always. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me check the audio's all good. Hope you're doing well. There we go. That's all good. Hello, Jay. How is everything? Hello, Heath. I'm good like always. I'm good. I'm good. Busy day today and still got a lot going on after this, but yeah, it's all good. I'm currently logging in from A&E. Think I have dislocated shoulder at training tonight. Slipped in the mud. Oh, that's yeah, really not good, Katie. Well, I wish you a speedy recovery, Katie. Hope everything's all right. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Lady H. Hello, Warren. Hello, Paul. Hello, Leanne. Yeah, I hope you're all right. Oh, Lady K. I hope you're all right, Katie. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Okay, nice, Harry. No, nice, Warren. Getting names mixed up. Hello, Craig. Big wins for you, Craig. Today I saw that, which was crazy. So yeah, really nice. Currently having a nice pullback, but yeah, definitely some good things to mark up tonight, which should be fun. I like how everyone's saying "get well soon, Katie." That's really good. Be there all night. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with going in A&E is, I mean, regardless of you like hospitals, it's just the time it takes there is a pain. Beast trade that way. It was, Craig. It was. And I seen you drop me a message about I need to look at. I saw it pop up, but I was doing something else at the time. I couldn't go onto it, but I've seen that. Craig, the beast is back. Nice one, mate. Yeah, very nice. Hello, Jono. Hello. 308, all good. String painkillers, walking around room, getting steps in. still getting the steps in. I love that. That's brilliant. I need to take a look at how everyone's getting on with the step competition. Who's in the lead and everything. Hello, Sam. Hello. But yeah, how is everyone? For those who are new to the live, we tend to start the live with a bit of a catch up, see how everyone is. Then we'll get into the charts, mark up some nice levels, come up with a plan going into tomorrow. So if you do have any questions throughout, it can be any question at all, whether it's beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then we'll get into it. I just on Telegram, I'm looking forward to a bit of this year where I'm full time. Yeah, should be good, Jay. Don't do anything drastic, but I know things will work out this year, mate. I was been within $5 of my target at 46.39.5. Yeah, and I saw you gave that ages ago as well. I don't know how many months ago it was, but yeah, insane. Vuman Craig. I like that. Vuman Craig. Nah, definitely take care, Jay. Look, it'll work out. It'll work out 100%. Hello, Andy. Hello. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, insane, Craig. Absolutely insane. Just been on chat with messages. Nathan, love went better tonight. No, setting fire to the place. I'm glad, mate. I'm glad. That was honestly when. By the way, Ting loves chatting to you. It's hilarious. Yeah, I saw. So I came off at that point, and then Ting messaged me, and he said he's got a flamethrower, and I was like, what? What do you mean? I click onto it, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? Excuse the language. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, it was hilarious. You definitely can't you can't find that anywhere else. Oh, me and Ting were laughing. It was so funny. Hello, George. Hello. MX Aussie is getting on to me. What did I do to him? Honestly, Gustus, no, I'm struggling to understand Aussie. He started off in the group as like kind of like he likes some people, didn't, and then some people he's really nice to now, and other people he just absolutely hates. He kind of like locks on to people and just decides to end their entire career. It's funny though. If you haven't already, in the Discord, I definitely recommend atting Aussie and just asking how his day is. Look, he might be really nice. You might say like rock on, or he might rip into you and then he'll randomly message you, just randomly. So yeah, Aussie's brutally hates me now. Yeah, it's really funny. What you indicate? I use looks similar to yours. Can you show me exactly which one you're using and how you configure yours, please? Yeah, it'll be the same. So Yusuf, so the one I'm using, if you come into the indicator section of TradingView, I use Fu Manchu Cypher B plus divergences. This is the one I use, and then actually on the chart, the settings I use, I'll just scroll through them here. I've basically just got rid of a lot of stuff because I don't want it to be too cluttered. I don't want too much on, so I'll slowly go through slowly move this down. I'm on the 15-minute time frame currently, Jordan. Sound like you are from local to me. Yeah, Chris, so I used to live sort of around Birmingham, a place called Redditch. Now I live in Dubai. But yeah, on the 15 turn his head up again, is it? I don't know if you guys heard, but as soon as I started the live, I was getting the link to put into the Discord, and I saw Ozzy Osbourne's typing. I thought, oh no, here's Ozzy. I don't know if you heard, but yeah, brumming through and through. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you ask. Yeah, 10 minutes away from me. Yeah. I mean, how is apparently the Midlands weather right now is like really, really bad. Apparently it's like really snowing, or the weather's been crazy the past sort of few weeks. What's it like now? Solihull. Yeah, that's not far at all. Not far at all. I quite like Solihull. Shit, Max, yeah. Not the best time. January's a pretty depressing time in the UK. I've found. Kind of, you're coming off the holiday, the weather's crap, and yeah. But I suppose everyone's motivated to have a really good year, so it counters out a bit. Birmingham Airport was closed. Really, it was that bad? I didn't realise it was that bad. Yeah, Leicester went far as well. Just turned 18 today. Ready, set up. Nice, Elliot. Really, really nice. And happy birthday, Elliot. Hope you had a great day, mate. Happy birthday. But it's still crap. Yeah. The weather is shit. I'm fed up with having to wash the dog from the mud. That is a pain. You need to get I remember this a long time ago. What was it called? It's called like a mud daddy. You put the water in this like thing and then you pump it and then you can wash the dog. Mud Daddy. Sponsored. Not sponsored. It's all melted now. Had a bad few days for driving, but goes as soon as it comes around here. Yeah, that's... yeah. I remember when the snow, you don't realise how bad it is to drive in the snow until you drive. And I remember I used to work at a drinks wholesale company and do night shift. And there was a few nights there when it was like really icy on the roads and I just had no control over the car. And I'm very surprised I didn't crash in a lot of snow. A lot of times, actually. Get the settings page up. Yusuf, so what you do is you go to the top left-hand corner, and there's a little drop-down arrow in the top left-hand corner of TradingView. This is the same on phone as it is on mobile. And when you pull that drop-down arrow, when you press it down, then on the top of Fu Manchu, the top left of Fu Manchu, it comes up with VMC, Cypher B, underscore divergences. And then it comes up with a little eyeball where you can hide it and unhide it. And then it also comes up with a little settings icon where you can go into the settings. Alternatively, you can just double click it, double click Fu Manchu, and then it comes up with the settings as well. Hello, Ash. Hello, hello, hello. Look, I gave both avenues, Craig. Look, he's got multiple avenues now. Driving. Yeah, Lady H. Yeah, it wasn't good. Driving in the ice. Take care. There's not much. To be fair, the scariest weather I've had was actually in Dubai when I first moved here. It started raining one of the days, and I remembered a few months prior it had flooded really bad. You've probably all seen the clips of Dubai like flooded, and so with the car I was in at the time, I thought, no chance, sod this. And I searched up like highest point in Dubai, like high ground in Dubai, and I was just trying to go like uphill to try and get away from the water from where I was, because I thought it would flood really quickly. And literally it started raining, instantly floods. Like here, you see droplets of rain, instant flood. It's crazy to see. You've got like no time, just instant flood. Myself and James T have an interview with you for on 19th of January. Nice, Ash. Let me know how it goes, mate. Let me know how it goes. Hello, Raj. Hello, hello, hello. It reminds me of Jeremy Clarkson driving a three-wheeler Rob and he ends up on the side. I remember, I know that exact clip. Doesn't he? He just goes around and just constantly flips it on his side, doesn't it? A three-wheeler, that would stand out here. That would be class. Wondering what is your input settings for fixed volume range profile? Mine's look different to yours. Same as VWAP. So fixed volume range profile, I've got it the exact same. So if we go on here, so the only things I've changed, I believe, I made row size 200, which basically increases the amount of bars on the volume profile, meaning it's a bit smoother, it's not as clunky, and I believe everything else is the same. I've had it like this for so long, I don't know what the standard settings are actually for it. So yeah, there's not many settings here, so I'll leave it on this for a minute. No drainage in Dubai Max. Yeah, no drains, so it's a bit of a scary situation. See. Yeah, it sounds good, Ash. Keep us updated, definitely. All right. Craig. IMAX got set up with funded account this week. Nice, mate. Really, really nice. Look forward to seeing the progress on there. By the way, guys, we are literally right now, we have broken out of this sort of channel to the downside. Again, struggling to hold the retest. We had a sort of retest before, but it was just really struggling to actually, confirm the retest really and make a sort of move from it. And the fact that we've got VWAP above price right now, that's going to be, VWAP will be pushing price down. It doesn't really look too good. Let's move. Yeah, it's not the best. By the way, something which was noted on, I think it was last night's live actually. When was this? Oh no, it was Tuesday night's live. Wednesday night. No, it was Tuesday. Tuesday night's live was the breakout here and retest. Looking at breakouts and retests as confirmation and as extra confluence in your trade is really, really, really good as well. This green line was flawless. I remember looking at that the other day. I just wanted to bring that up. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions and we'll get into marking up the charts. So let me just zoom out a bit, starting a bit of a higher time frame. let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of VWAP for the time of being. And let's see what we can come up with. Gold is ranging. Yeah, just ranging at these highs. But most impulse moves do have a range at the top. And so if we move up into a range, the likelihood is there's probably like a 60% chance that we move out of that range in the direction we went into the range. So if we move up into a range, then chances are we'll continue to move up and break beyond that range. So looking to enter buy positions is definitely the way to go. It's an easy way to get bias, but so stacking buys below the value area definitely is a very good idea. Actually, what we'll do is we'll mark up this one so it's a bit easier. Let me get rid of these. Get rid of that. Was very nice level, that was. Boom. Boom. Okay. There we go. So let's start off with marking up the fixed volume profile. Evening, Max. Hello, Jonathan. I've decided I'm not giving zones anymore, Max. I gave one earlier in the gold chat and everyone went mad at me. I'll have to look through after this. Why did they get mad at you, Craig? What do you mean? I got 12,000 steps yesterday in my house talking to Nathan. That is exactly like it was on the call with Scotty. On the call with Scotty James, he must have done, in our, like, I don't know, 40-minute call, he must have done like 5,000 steps. He must have done. You and him both just don't stop moving around, which is hilarious. Still in position. I'm still in swing buys. I've been adding to swing buys and said I've been in that for a long time now. So always adding to buys. There was a point like a month ago where my exposure to gold was too high, so I started layering out. But always looking to continue. Gold is going to continue to go up over time, and so taking advantage of that clear bias is a good idea. It was a sell zone. They were in buys. It was pit perfect. Oh, so I imagine that. Like, everyone's in a buy position or something. You give a sell zone and everyone's like, oh, God, this buy was looking good. And then they, yeah. Still very bullish on the 4 hour. 100% agree. We'd have to have a massive push down to 44.07 to even see if we're going to go bearish. Doubt it all. Yeah, I agree with that, Steph. We'll have to see a lot of break-in structure, go through some serious liquidity, and just absorb all of it to really get out of this this bullish trend now. And this doesn't mean that we can't have, you know, nice pullbacks, but that's all it is, a pullback, not necessarily a shift in market structure. Yes, it was funny though. I'll take a look through after this. Okay, let's take a look. So we got volume profile here. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the live, double tap on the screen does help spread the live around. So we've got volume profile here. So value area high, value area low. When price comes below the value area low, we're going to be looking to take buy positions. Obvious trend line here, an obvious channel here. Now, if we weren't in the conditions we are in, I would say this looks like we're losing momentum. When a channel is going to the upside like that, that shows like decreasing momentum. But because we're so bullish to the upside, I don't really believe that. Money flow is looking thin here, which does indicate to me that a further move to the upside is very much likely. So when money flow is really thick in the green, it's normally not the best position to enter buy positions. When money flows in the red or very thin in the green, those are the best points to enter buy positions. I know this lines up with 0.886, which is nice. You know what we can do? we can come from down here and stick on, where is that lining up? Dead on there. Okay, what we'll do is we'll remove all of these. Boom. That's fine. 0.382 is at the top as well. Okay, that's good. We'll do, mark this up. So value area low plus this is a higher time, 0.382, and it's a large move, and we're extremely bullish, so I don't mind using that. That's an example of adapting to the conditions you're in. So normally I don't use 0.382 unless I'm on like the minimum 1 hour and above. But because we're so bullish right now, I think using the 0.382, because chances are we're not going to pull back that far, is acceptable. So that's an example of adapting to the conditions you're in. Plus 0.786. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's all good. Let me just put the price on. So green levels, I'm looking for buys. Red levels, I'm looking for sells. Let's move this over a bit more. Okay, that's fine. And then what I want to do is zoom in a bit. And then we can mark up this channel here. This looks good. I like this channel a lot. There we go. The breakout's really nice. Okay. Yeah, gold deep. This is gold, which I'm marking up currently. Let's remove this. There we go. The only problem with this level here is we have had so many like touches of these levels, and when a level gets hit like a lot, that doesn't, a lot of people say like, that shows its strength. But in reality, a level is nothing more than orders and liquidity. And so if it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, okay? So if we come down to this level, this is a group of people. Price is a group of people, market participants. When the market participants come to the buffet, they eat, okay? And then they go away. They come to the buffet, they eat, and then they go away. They come to the buffet, they eat, and they go away. What happens when we run out of food? Then they're going to go to the next buffet. The food is the orders, okay? So when we come to a level, if there's a lot of orders there, everyone fills up and then they go in the other direction. If there isn't enough orders there, then they're going to keep going until there is enough orders to fill the positions which they want to fill. And the fact that we've bounced off this so many times is telling me that orders, chances are there's not as many orders at that level. There's not as much food at that buffet to fill all of the market participants up. And so it doesn't really give me a lot of conviction in that, to be honest. All you can eat buffet. Look, if you're new to the live, there are going to be a few analogies. I try and use analogies to make things a bit easier to understand, and I hope it does. I hope it works. Hoping for one more. Look, I'd be hoping for one more as well. But it's something to definitely keep in mind. Okay, and all of these were quite volatile reactions. Like, we did not stay there long at all. Like, they were all very volatile. That shows the amount of orders at that level. Alan. Let's move this. Like this. And it does line up with, like, if I was to write this on the chart, like imagine price does this. Like that doesn't look, if we were to see that, something I do quite like doing is drawing on the chart and trying to visualize what I want price to do. This helps for a few reasons. One is it allows you to see, is that asking price too much? Okay. I think it's always important when you're entering a trade, you don't want to ask too much out of price, okay? Because it's not going to do that. You want to look at price and look at your plan and be like, okay, am I asking too much out of price? Is this unlikely? This to me doesn't look unlikely. Like doesn't look unlikely at all. Price is ranging here. If price is ranging, it's staying where it already is. And I'm anticipating price to stay where it already is. I'm not anticipating it to break out of somewhere. I'm not anticipating it to do something it's not already doing. I'm not asking too much out of price. And so this makes sense. And then also, if price does follow that drawing which you put out, then you'll have unbelievable confidence and conviction because you've already drawn it out in that trade. And confidence in your trade is very important because when it comes time to execute, you're not going to have any hesitation. And hesitation can lead to worse entries. It can lead to mistakes and things like this. John, exactly. Food fight coming. Times it. Inspire Archive. Do you mean what, like session? Do I trade? Is that what you mean, mate? We know you like drawing like Picasso. My drawings are definitely far from Picasso. If a level is reached and buys are taken, can price come back to the same level and give more buys? There can be more orders there, but normally the first reaction is the strongest. It's like the first time you hit a door, okay? If I run in, there's a door behind the camera. If I run into that door, full pelt, okay, it's going to be weaker the second time I run into that door. Like, level's the exact same, okay? It's going to be weaker the next time it's hit because a lot of the orders, a lot of the structural integrity of the door has been compromised on that first hit. There you go, another analogy for running into doors. So Inspire, I mainly take trades during New York. Asia occasionally, but I've said this a few times on the live. Asia tends to go like 3 months is very nice sloping moves, and then 3 months not, and it tends to be like that. And then I don't really take trades in London session, but I mark up my charts on a night just so when I wake up in the morning, I've already got the outlines of a plan there, and then I'll just fix up on the plan, make sure things are still like credible in regards to Asia, and then I'll look at how Asia was as well and see what I can learn from that, and then from there I'll come up with a plan for the rest of the day, see if London still sticks with that plan, and then I'll normally execute in New York. So yeah, build a plan for during Asia, see if it still sticks to it during London, and then execute in New York. Tin, yeah, I was in a position. Wait, I need to check that actually. I believe I hit a partial. One second, guys. Can't remember what I put now. Okay. Okay, this is looking good. Let's see what happens. Ah, nice DB. Los Blancos. Matthew, not enough individual trades just yet. Thoughts on breaks of this range and low to fill imbalance below, down approximately 4,500. Look, that sounds amazing. Brilliant. I'm not going to short down to 4,500. Definitely not. If I got really good confluence, then I could hedge my buy. Something I've been doing is I hedge my buy positions because I'm so confident in price coming up, but I still want to decrease risk as gold has significantly blown up. So hedging the buys with sell positions to reduce risk and capitalize on those larger pullbacks is something I am open to, but I'm just not really seeing those confirmations right now, so I'm not into shorting it. If we do come down to 4,500, then obviously 4,500 big psychological level, and we do have a few gaps to fill from a few market opens, so there's a lot of imbalance there. That doesn't mean we have to fill it now, but when we do come down to fill it, we could see reactions from there. Tin, both. See, Andy, at least I can get an answer from someone else. What's that? And again, guys, let me know if you got any questions. Okay, this is being hit now. Again, very late. What time is it? What time is it UK time? Okay. I had limits, but small. Layering in ones. I'm gonna message. Oh, big momentum. Gold is getting some serious volatile moves close to market close lately, isn't it? Miss half your chat. So I try and get to most of it, Craig, but when I look away, all the messages come through. The self-report. Very nice, Shay. Very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, if you're in there was divergences on this high. If you are in that sell from anywhere up here, you are sitting very nicely right now. Sell it. What did you send on Telegram? But yeah, just take care. Late on a night, volatile, everything like that. And a lot of news this week as well. Definitely be careful of news as well. Andy, that's brilliant. And again, guys, any questions, just let me know, and I'll happily answer any questions regarding trading or regarding anything like that. I'm going to put this. Where was this? There. I like the little drawing on. Did I actually get the top with $5? Are you still in that? Are you still in that, Craig? Are you holding that? I'm very intrigued. The opposite WizKid strategy, layering into sells at the top. That is intrigued to see how that will play out. But yeah, guys, let me know if you've got any trading questions. Did have a nice plan, but didn't expect this much volatility later on a night. Seems to be a common occurrence now with gold. I'm gonna put that back on, but I wanna remove it just so it's a bit more visible now. No, I banked it early. Okay, that's all good. To be fair, I'd do the exact same thing, Craig. If I was in that, I'd be happy. I'd be more than happy with that trade, and I'd take the profits and go for another day because yeah, that's a crazy position to have got in, definitely. There we go. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Okay, let's see what else we can potentially come lower into then, because that was a sizable drop. Still chilling around. Boom. This golden pocket just has nothing there. So in this area here, I'm not going to be looking for any positions here because there's just so little volume. We did just rock it up. There's nothing holding it up. So I think if we break this here, we'll see a fast move down. So that's something I'm definitely being wary of. So I won't be entering any positions in this area. Here, definitely not. What else have we... there's not much lining up there. I mean, you got 0.786 of this previous high here, but I'd want to see this be filled. So let's pull this from this low here, this high here. Maybe from this low. Okay, from that low, it's quite nice. Then let's put on this. Daily open just below it. Do we have a VWAP? No. Let's move this over here. So here we've got golden pocket plus 0.786 plus prev high plus trend. 100, 45.60. 45. If we break through 45.60, I do anticipate a larger move to the downside quite quickly as well. So yeah, just because there's nothing holding us up there. Seems like an Asia type of move, to be honest. Okay, that's nice. I like this level a lot. Really struggling past this one. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go down to the 15-minute. Okay. Perfect. Hi, Coles. You got a Discord community by any chance? Would love to join. Your videos are very informative and interesting. Learning trading at the moment. Nice, mate. Yeah, I do have one. Very nice bounce. I do have one on. If you go onto the YouTube description, you can gain access to it, mate. Very nice bounce off there. Ooh. That is very nice. 1 second, let me get back over here. Appreciate it. No problem, mate. And if you've got any questions, just let me know. And then we do have a community where basically we provide signals analysis courses. You gain access to the full community where basically everyone's chatting, everyone's talking. You gain access to other educators as well who are providing signals analysis and you can chat to, which is really good. We've got a full-time support team, private funding service, like the best education pretty much in the space, which is really, really good. So yeah, if you want to get involved in that, just the links on the YouTube description. So just drop me a message there and we'll get you involved. Gareth, TP for the buy. Okay, nice, Yosh. I'll get you accepted after the live, mate. Look forward to you joining the team. And Gareth, is that for the buy position? And move to break even from that job. Nicely. Yeah. Craig's hit the nail on the head. This is exactly what I do. And when I post in the Telegram, you'll notice I say like the take profit really doesn't matter to me. I take partials for a buy position. Take partials as we go up. I move my stop loss under the low, trail the stop loss, or move it under market structure. And then I just take partials as I go up. I don't overcomplicate it really. I want to bag profits while letting the move ride and squeezing the most out of the position. And yeah, and I don't believe in putting ceilings really on your profits. I want to let those profits really ride and squeeze as much as I can out of the position while reducing risk as much as possible, as that is the goal of a trader. Okay, the goal of a trader first is to minimize risk as much as possible the profits are a byproduct of that. Yeah, Yosh, we've got a private funding service inside the private group. So by being a member, you gain access to that, and there's no challenge, so it's instant funding. A lot of the members on it, we've got members who have made well over 6 figures with them. So yeah. Yeah, I got in there at 45.75. Nice, mate. Very nice. So yeah, I mean, this was the drawing that we just put on the live is currently coming to fruition right now. So important levels to look for here. I mean, this break here. So we can see we had a little bit of consolidation here. And then when we broke this low, we broke with significant volume. So the retest of that is an area to definitely watch out for. So that's definitely an area I'll look to take partials. And then levels up here, just looking for market structure, previous important highs, previous important levels. Okay, we've got, lows. Look at price just bounce off this general area here. We've got this low here, this low here, these lows here, these lows here. When we drop it with significant volume. Okay, then we've got highs all the way up here as well. So just looking to the left-hand side of your chart where price has respected before and going with that. So yeah. No harm taking some profits, mate. Exactly. No, Yosh. None at all. Yeah, literally. So it is genuinely really, really good. Really nice bounce off that. Really nice bounce. And again, that drawing that we put on earlier is playing out perfectly. Didn't expect it to happen this quickly, but still really, really nice. And nice work if you are in that buy position from that level there. So I had a limit for that, just not in terms of a normal buy position. I was limited in just to add 2 buys on the way up, and my limit was at 72.6. So yeah. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions, guys. Let me know if you've got anything trading related, and I'll happily answer any questions. If you are new to the live, you're new to the community, then drop in a message. Let us know you're here. Say hi, and it's always good to see new faces in here. I am live every night from Sunday to Thursday at 8 p.m. UK time, and then most days I do go live just after New York Open now as well, which is normally really, really good. Hello, Sav. Hello. Hello, Ravi Gaming. Andy. Appreciate that. We're struggling past these lows here now. These. It's got a bit caught up. Which one are you doing? What do you mean by that, Sav? What do you mean which one? What do you mean which one, Sav? So this level here, Gareth got in the buy position from down here, the plan that we outlined. And he asked where he was looking to take partials. And this here, this previous low before this huge move down, is definitely a nice area to take partials on, like first area to take partials. Or even around here, depending on your entry, depending on where you got in, it's not a bad area to look at. So James, again, confirmation is confirming what you already know, and sometimes, well, a lot of the time, if you're already in, you already had an extreme bias, you don't absolutely need confirmation, like need. But good confirmations here. Money flow in the red, and then we do have, I believe it's on the 5-minute as well. Divergence is here, so you can see momentum went up, price went down, and so yeah. So bullish divergence as we came down into a level, the exact plan that we outlined earlier on in the live stream, is going on. Yeah, too late to run now. Running 2 plus R for me. Nice. Nice. Let's see. 1 second. Let me just... Boom. Perfect. Very nice. All good, James. All good. We are approaching. I'm intrigued to see how we're going to actually react off this level. I'm actually very, very intrigued with this. What time is it now? Okay, 9 in the UK, near enough. There is this as well. Yeah. Let me just get rid of this and this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Nice level there, Max. PS, not driving now. Okay, nice, DB. Nice, nice, nice. Rav, I don't use fair value gaps. Yeah. How did you do your level? So this level here was a value area low. So it was, I pulled the fixed volume range across this area of price action here to gain the value area low. Now, most price action happens within the value area, which is between these two blue lines. So if we go above or below those two lines, it's considered a statistical anomaly, so chances are we're going to revert back into that value area. So that's why that level is strong. And then also we had a 0.382 Fibonacci level from this low here to this high. Again, you can rewind this live back. I drew this exact level, which we've just bounced off like 30 minutes ago. So you can go and see my exact thought process as we were going through that. And then the 0.786 from, I pulled a fib from this low here to this high up here. Okay. Nice, Chris. Let me just close this. Boom. There we go. That's fine. Can't go wrong with a bit of Craig fluence. Love that. I think it's going to retest and break the roof of your resistance. I haven't got any resistance on, so this is purely an area to take partials. I'm definitely not looking to short there. I am definitely not looking to take partials. Yes, not looking to enter a short position. Charts from TradingView, so myself and others can do exactly the same. Yeah, Philip, so I do go live every night from Sunday to Thursday, marking up the exact levels that I use to trade. And then also throughout the day, I put my levels into the private group of the exact areas, the exact things that I'm looking to take trades from, mate. So yeah, I do that. And if you've got any questions on something particular, then please don't hesitate to let me know. I was replying to James. He asked what confirmation people saw. Okay, so on the 3 minute and the 5 minute, there was bullish divergence, which is good. And then also people use all types of confirmations in the group now. We've got a lot of different ones. So yeah. Boom. Thanks for your time. All good, Paul. Do you ever trade? UJ is volatile, pal. There's loads of videos Max has done in the private group to get you learning set up, Philip. Appreciate you saying that, DB. I mean, more of a dummies for Windows setup showing how to put the various things on. Okay, Philip. So you mean like come to TradingView, brand new clean chart, and like how to get things on. I mean, what I put on. I do kind of do that each night with what I put on. Like, we start with a normal chart, and then I put my levels on, and I go through exactly that, if that makes sense. But again, it's there's a lot that goes on. So if you find like a particular thing which you want me to go over, then letting me know, and I'll go into that particular thing. Okay. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions, guys, regarding trading in general. I am live every night from Sunday to Thursday, and we'll be finishing up this live soon. Anyway, it's coming up to it's getting late here now, and I've still got quite a few things to do, getting ready for next week. Paul, I am in buy positions. I'm pretty much on gold. I'm pretty much always in buy positions, like swing positions. I never really close positions. I hold partials, so I'm near enough always in swings. Black clover. So there's a few different ways to identify trend. So one is fundamental bias on what's going on in the world. Two is just looking at the direction of trend. Is it forming higher highs, higher lows? What I mean by higher highs and higher lows is, for example, here, we've got a high, then we've got a low, then we've got a high, then we've got a low, then we've got a high. Higher highs, higher lows. Price is trending to the upside. That's the most like easy way to identify trend. So higher highs and higher lows. And there's a few other ways to identify trend. A great objective way is using the 8 EMA. That's a really really good, quite objective one. And yeah, there's loads of different ones. There's loads of different ways. Nice, Alan. Really nice. Yeah, I think I could do with that, playing around with Trading View, but finding it slightly confusing, feel like a dinosaur. All good, Philip. All good. And when you first load up Trading View, and even for a little bit, it is, trading's confusing, regardless of something which is really important, regardless of what you see online. 99% of trading stuff that you see online is complete and utter garbage. It really, really is. And regardless of what they all say, okay, trading is difficult, especially when you first get into it. It is hard, and so allowing yourself time and patience to get used to it. It is a completely new thing, and it goes against most emotions and the mentality you've built up. Just trading is completely different to anything you'll have really done before, really. And so just preparing yourself for that, be patient, and yeah. Black Clover, the daily 8 EMA. So getting the 8 EMA on your chart and changing it to the daily, but something which is as objective as the EMA is never going to beat something that's a bit more discretionary in terms of you just looking at the chart. The best thing to do when identifying trend or most things is just read what the chart is going on. Like here, if we just look at the chart, what is it doing? It's moving to the upside. We're trending to the upside. Like, just trying to keep things relatively simple and not trying to objectively rules-based do it does tend to work out better. So overall, price is moving to the upside. I think that's a nice way to at least start, and then you can build on from that. First went to do it, it gets easier. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It does get a lot easier, and within a few days you'll be flying around Trading View like you've been on it for years. But when you first get onto it and you're first putting things on, this, that, and the other, it can be confusing. And the best thing to do is just time in it. No. Also got some work now. See you, buddy. See you in a bit, Ravi. And look, I'm live each night, Sunday to Thursday. So happily join again. Look forward to seeing you around. If you do have any questions that come up, save them. Ask them me on the live, and I'll bring them up on the chat and answer them. And yeah. Take care at work, mate. repetition on the charts and playing around using what the educators show and things to start to sink in. Dinosaur here too. I completely agree with that though, DB. You know, letting yourself have a bit of time. You know, there really is. Time goes quick. Okay, it really does. And so, just don't try and rush it in the sense of trying to become profitable in like a few days or a few weeks. It takes longer than that, and it will help you in the long run. If you really try and just make money now, it's not going to work. Whereas if you focus on the process and try and become profitable, then you'll actually make more money. The red lines, where do you know where to position them from? So these red lines here are trend lines. So all I do is I pull them from one high to another high or one low to another low. And I just drag them through highs and lows. Body candles. So not the wicks of the candles. So this here is a wick. It's normally, sometimes people call it upper and lower shadows. But this is the wick of the candle. I want these trend lines to pass through the body, like pass above the body, not pass through the body. And pass through as many wicks as possible. So you notice this trend line here doesn't go through the body, touches the wicks, doesn't go through the body, but touches the wicks. This one here starts there, goes through the wicks, goes through the wick, goes through the wicks, goes through the wicks, goes through the wicks. It doesn't close through a candle body. And that's how I basically do them. Some of them do kinda, but it's fine. I see them most as an area, and this is very close anyway, so it's all right. This year, great to be in the community. Nice, Paul. Love to hear that, mate. Love to hear that. Yes, Steve. Yeah, and if you do have any questions, you can ask me. If you come on the live, so I'll go live at 8 p.m. If you drop me come here sort of earlier and you let me know at the start of the live, I can sort of start that live and do that live around just TradingView setup. And just getting you, again, set up on TradingView if that's something you're interested in and more people want to hear about it. Or you can just drop me a message on Telegram, mate, and I'll walk you through it on there. The Telegram's linked on the YouTube description, by the way. I appreciate that, Ravi. Take care. Take care. Moving up again now. Let me go into here. Okay. That's fine. Thanks. Are they used for breakouts? No, I don't breakout trade. I use them as support, resistance, and to get a better picture of what's going on at the charts. So I never really breakout trade. I find breakout trading not good at all. It's very, even when the word like breakout, it's very emotional. You've got to be very, very quick, and it's just not a way of trading that I like. I don't like breakout trading. Yeah, I don't like it at all. And so no, I don't use them for breakouts. Breakouts and a retest. I'll use it for the retest, but mainly support, resistance, and then a breakout and a retest when I'll get in. Those are the areas which I use it. In the course, if you go through the course, which I have in the private group, you'll have a very good understanding of TradingView throughout that. And everything I put on the charts, I go through on TradingView how to actually pull it up as well. Breakout and retest all the way. Yeah, it's so strong, and it's simple strong as well, which is nice. A lot of questions came through there. Starts rising from a support in some cases almost. Why do prices not reach completely to resistance if it starts rising from the support in some cases or most of them? Black Clover, are you asking there, why does price sometimes not reach support or resistance and moves away from them before hitting them? Is that what you're asking? Nightly Ann, take care. Work's becoming a real struggle now. I've discovered trading and this group, especially when I made my month's salary in 1 week. Big up ColezTrades team. Love that, Andy. Love that, Andy. Big things to come from Andy. Definitely. Big things to come. Okay, guys, we'll be finishing up the live now then. So I appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Live saw this level get really nicely hit, which was really good. If you do have any further questions, then the link to my Telegram is on the YouTube description. You can join that, and then you can drop me a message. It's free to join. You can drop me a message, and I'll happily answer any questions. So hope everyone had an amazing day today. Definitely some interesting price action today. So I hope it was in your favor. Plenty of time left this week. So yeah, just focus on risk management. Take it slow. Take it patient. And I wish you all the best, guys. So yeah, take care, guys. See you all in a bit. See you in a bit, Steph. See you in a bit, Black Clover. See you in a bit, Alan, Smithy, Craig. And again, guys, if you've got any other further questions, just drop me a message on Telegram and I'll happily answer it. See you in a bit, Tam, Lady H, Jonathan, Andy, Steve, Leanne, Trading Charles, Shay, Smithy, who else? Ravi, Steve, Paul, MGV, Alan, DZ, like always. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your night. And